Hey guys, it's Pamela Sue. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And I am once again losing my voice, and I don't know why. So it is June 7th, 2017. It is 7:35 p.m. Pacific time. It is 10:35 Eastern and 9:35 in the mountain and central neighborhoods. I'm totally losing my voice, so I guess I'll have to whisper. Maybe Pam will be here and I can whisper for her. Shh. That's what she says to me. She's always like, shh, shh. I think she means it more like this. Shh. Hold on. Shh. So what are you doing, you guys? Happy Wednesday. It is a lovely and delicious muggy day. How is it for you? Let's check out the chat room really quick. See what's going on. Yo, 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 yo. We have Tilly Sandy Banks in the house and Zoltar the Magnificent, Painful 13, and Alfonso. I think, did I get everybody? Hold on. Oh, Brian X is here. Whoop, whoop. Okay, wait. So it's not Brian E, it's Brian X, right? I get a little confused about that. Hey, you guys, I'm so glad you're here. What's up with the $1 PayPal fortune? I want to know. I want to, Yo, 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 what's up, you guys? I wasn't going to do this show. I was going to blow it off. And then I thought, you know what? I got a job to do here. I got my peeps to talk to. And you guys are here. It makes me so happy. Yay, Zoltar. Thank you. I'm so excited that you're a fan. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you. I have to check out your channel. Somebody just texted me and I don't know who it was. Was it one of you guys? Help. I don't know. Darn it. I got to find it. Nope. I don't know who. Oh no. Oh no. It was my aunt. It was Aunt Marcia. So any of you that have done the PayPal thing, it was my Aunt Marcia. So everybody asks me if my real name is Marcia, and it is absolutely 100% not Marcia. It's actually Pamela Sue. That's actually my real name, for real. Swear to God. Would not make it up. I couldn't fake that one. And it comes with a story. My mom was going to die when she was having me. They decided that she was going to have me anyways. And so my dad still cries when he talks about the fact that they were going to have their Pamela Sue. There it is. There's the story. Kind of corny, but Buttercup says, aren't your friends online now? Buttercup is tired of you, Tilly Sandy Banks. I doubt it though. She probably just loves you, but you know, we're a good distraction maybe. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. So wanted to just talk about a few things at the top. So for starters, I realized earlier today that had we all been total jerks, I know what X is for, you silly goose. You're so funny. You're cute, Brian. So I realized that had we all been racist, and I have to go all the way with this because every time you say racist now, you have to say the whole thing. You have to say racist, xenophobic, homophobic, the whole Hillary Clinton nightmare, right? Had we been those horrible people all this time, we would be exactly where we belong right now. Now think about that for a second. We would be right where we belong. Like everything would fit into place. Alfonso, whoop, whoop. Okay, Alfonso. Well, so just for the record, it is Pamela Sue, but that says Marsha Bernstein, and that's my aunt that just text messaged me, and I will have to. Marsha, if you're listening, I totally love you, and I will call you when the show is over. Hopefully you're listening, but she's not. Nobody in my family is listening. They can't take it. Okay, so that's a yes. Nice. So yeah, so I was just thinking like, no, I was never a possibility for racism. That was never one of my things, although I do feel a little bit on the snide nasty now because I feel I actually feel like we're being engineered into racism. And I'm sure part of it is to push people into doing things that they can then be made an example out of, right? Like xenophobia, like whatever. I'm so over. Oh my God. 8 years Obama for this, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm not going to go off on the Obama thing. My point is just this much. I have heard the word racist so many times in the last like 5 or 6 years. Like I can't even believe how ridiculous the fact that we have to talk about Islam and Muslims. It's like the Quran. It's like, you know what I mean? It's It's so gross. It's so needless, tedious, disgusting. Beneath us. It's beneath us. to be honest, that is the most real thing I could say. It's beneath us. It's beneath us to talk about racism. It's beneath us to talk about Islam. It's beneath us to think about these things. And yet we have no choice. And so that is my point, is that had we been scumbags, we would feel at home right now. Now, I mean, the thing of it is that, my parents weren't racist either, but I mean, how do I put this? They weren't as open as I was, for sure. For sure. And my dad was a little bit racist, actually. A little bit. Don't go far, Tilly. We'll miss you. And I'm bringing this up because, of course, if you guys have seen my videos from today, CARE TV, CARE, the Muslim Brotherhood / Hamas, the Hamas front group, the Muslim Brotherhood front group, CARE, that is working with the San Diego school system, Unified School District, and 1942 Nazis all over the place. I was not alive, thank goodness, but explain where that's coming from. You know what? I'm looking away from the chat. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I totally love you. If you have something that you want to ask me, put a bunch of asterisks before it. I'll come back because I get really distracted. Unless painful was that 1942 Nazi thing for me? Because I don't think so. I'm assuming no. But so I was on CARE today. I don't even remember why I went there. I think it was something caught my eye. And where are you going? Where are you going, Zoltar? What's going on? But anyhow, the point is, I went on there, and of course, I saw, just as a matter of, thank you, painful. So as a matter of just simple, basic data, people don't choose what citizens are prosecuted for. Okay, you can't sue for hate crime. That is something that the district attorney decides independently of the Muslim Brotherhood. And so that video where they're talking about how they're demanding it being called a hate crime because somebody noticed a hijab or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, honestly, I can't believe what I'm even seeing in the world. And then, of course, I keep going, and we find that some of the most courageous patriots in the world that have served this country courageously are the people that this scumbag organization front group is going after and calling them, what are they calling them? Hate groups, Islamophobia, just all this stuff. And, that's what the left does. That's this whole thing. It's like, this is this huge game. Sling your crap, sling your caca everywhere, and just keep slinging your garbage, and everybody will look over there, wherever there is, right? And I just, the reason why I'm talking about this is not because I'm so shocked. It's because I feel very strongly that we're being duped into, yeah, please stay, Zoltar, please. Please, we like you. Come on, stay. But we're being duped into a comfort, or even maybe it's even a discontent, but still we are being duped into a place where we're not scared or like painfully aware, as I am certain every other country has been just the way we are. So in other words, other countries see what's going on to a certain degree, but people aren't freaking out. And then, like, one day they can't leave their houses without getting raped. They can't even, the whole nine, right? And my real concern is we're totally lined up right there. We are staring down the barrel of the Islamic gun. We are. And it is not self-evident, and it is certainly not plain to the world. And it's disturbing me because, I mean, honestly, CARE still isn't, they're working with the school system. I mean, do I have to say more than that? They're working with the school system. They're a terrorist organization. They're the front group for the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood is the unindicted co-conspirator for the Holy Land Foundation trial. And we know, we have all the data. Yes, it's so much deception, but we have all the data. Everything has been proven. Everything is documented. There is nothing left to chance. We know all this. And yet, all we hear about is Russia, right? And then we see Russia talking, and we see Syria, And we say, wait a second, but they're making sense. They seem rational. Now, I am not carrying water for Russia or Syria. I'm not. I'm just saying that when people seem honest and normal and make sense, it's pretty hard when we don't look. There's no sense. And by the way, just to reiterate this one thing, if you saw the Megyn Kelly with Vladimir Putin, either they were on their way to boning or they already did the boning. But those two were hot for each other. And I watch other people do body language and they miss it. They always miss like these key things. And I don't know how that one was missed because that was painfully clear. They were smoking. Jesus. Kind of cute, actually. I thought it was kind of cute. But I dig it. I dig the fire. You know what I mean? I dig that. Anyway. Dilly. Wolf in sheets. They are wolves. They are wolves in sheets. They are evil. And just the fact that I went on there today and I saw, you wouldn't believe they have like 10 videos about what's his name? Was it Paul Guandolo or something like that? Many videos about him. And he's like, he was an agent. He was an intel agent. But these are all people, it's really funny because there's a whole group of people that are totally professional. They're all intel agency people. They're all totally like amazing, knowledgeable. They do so much for the community. They do so much for America. And those are the people that they're going after, the people with knowledge. And I'm not worried about these people per se. I'm not, because they can take care of themselves. Better than we can. Let's put it that way. They're solid. They've been solid for a long time. But I would always look out for them. But what I'm saying is, it is so alarming that they're still getting away with such things. They're given all the room in the world, and then I have to go back to the same place, which is, this isn't a mistake. They know what's going on. This is all happening on purpose. And part of my issue about fighting all of these problems, all of these crazy scenarios, and all of these evil people, my issue with fighting is if there's literally no choice, which is like something I don't think any of us have ever considered. Have you guys ever considered that? Because that's not really in my thinking. Like, what if there's absolutely nothing I can do? I don't even think like that. But isn't it kind of necessary to consider that this is not happening in any way by happenstance? Nobody is innocent. We are, but what I'm saying is because it does feel very rolled out. All of it feels rolled out. I know this is going to sound a little spooky, but the fact that Zbigniew Brzezinski died last week. The fact that he died last week totally tripped me out, because I have thought all this time that he set this entire thing in motion. And I don't mean in a technical, as a detail. I don't mean because he said blah, 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 blah. And no, I actually think I suspect that he actually created this. And I don't think it's a coincidence that he died at all. I think he died right when he wanted to escape whatever was coming. Does that sound crazy? I kind of think it sounds a little crazy, except from Google Maps perspective, from a 3D perspective, it seems a little crazy. But up close in real life, I don't think it's crazy. Okay, if everyone put picture on the Facebook thingy bearing arms, there wouldn't be any problems. Oh my God, really? On Facebook, you're funny. Really? Why do you think that? Is that true? You didn't really just hear vultures, did you? Or you're just joking, right, P13? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going back. She is working for him. Who is she? Please, Brian, tell me, because I missed something, and I there's a weird lag on my chat. Who is she working for? Who is she? First of all, are you talking about Bridget? Help, Brian, help. Explain. Oh, crows. Yeah, crows. Mm-hmm. Crows freak me out a little bit. Okay, who's working for whom? I'm lost. All right. Megan's working for Putin. Oh, I never thought of that. That's interesting. No, she's sleeping with him. I mean, seriously, like they're like insane for each other. Like Rockefeller dying. No, I think Rockefeller died. What was he, 99 or 105 or something? I think he was good to die. He's probably just frozen. I mean, come on. He chose when he was going to die. We all know that. But like my grandmother decide. I mean, all my family decides when they're going to die. I mean, they do. I'm going to be honest, they do. There was no like American weapons. Gack. Okay, well, so I mean, you guys, look. I actually thought that Megan. I think she's very pretty. I do. Although, you know what's really funny? You guys want to hear something really like hysterical? That this is just way from left field, but I mean, it's funny, and I want to share it. So I was looking at, Kathy Griffin, the freak, that non-comedian comedian, the head of Trump. All of her dates are canceled. So I was like looking at her. That is a man. I'm sorry. That's a man. She's a man. She's a man. She's had like a lot of nose jobs and a lot of work done. She's a man. I looked at a picture of her from like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. She was a man, and we just didn't notice it because, Pam, we are talking code. Wait for the okay, thank you. Thank you. So, Zoltar, I totally appreciate you saying that so I can stop reading. Thank you so much. I will totally, because I get really distracted. You rock. Totally rock. Okay, you guys. Okay, let's see. That's when I first put up the Gadsden flag and the second big. You guys, oh really? They Alfonso, they made you take it down? See, here's the thing. Yes, she is Carrot Top. Here's the thing, like, this is why okay, I'm so glad you guys are on this page because look, we're talking about freedom of speech as if it's a conversation that needs to be had. We're having freedom of speech rallies as if they're rallies that need to be had. I'm not saying that they're not needed. I'm saying, what? Okay, so let's just take that, right? Then suddenly there's all these things we can't do and things we can't say and things that are big deals when it's like everybody said those things. People always said these things. They're like normal things. Not even offensive. I mean, to be honest, the fact that we can't look, Jews had to sit through Nazis having parades, okay? And be okay with it. And did. And that's freedom of speech. Oh my God, if one more idiot says to me freedom of speech, like it's about our conversations to each other, it's like, God, people are so uneducated. I can't believe it. It's just like being surrounded by like just retards all the time. And I know that's nasty to say, but whatever. Okay. But so, you're funny. But so what I'm saying is, so with all of there's a lot of weird stuff going on. And I kind of get this feeling that we're on the same timeline as everybody else, only because it's a different timeline. It's the same timeline, only at a different time. We're like all off. And the thing is like, we have a pretty quiet country. I mean, outside of the Soros, protests and whatever, Antifa and all that stuff, those people that are getting paid a lot of money. I mean, and that's worldwide. He's paying people worldwide to do this. So I'm just saying, like, I think that they've got this method down. And what I just don't understand is, I mean, we're not going to give up to Islam. I mean, right? We are going to talk about that lawsuit in a minute, you guys. We are all over that lawsuit. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to pull it up because this is what I'm suggesting. Not to segue, but I'm going to segue a little bit. We can come back to this in a minute. So check it out. So the way the changes have been made on our Constitution, it's all done with litigation, which is why I always say, like, where are the lawyers? Like, why don't we have lawyers on our side? Like, Mark Levin can't be the only flipping lawyer. And you know what? I was supposed to be a lawyer, and I really should have been. And I'm even considering becoming a lawyer because I'll tell you this. Every day I wish I was a lawyer. And you know what? I mean, really, lawyers are dicks, but you're funny. So what I'm saying is, they do everything with litigation. That's how George Soros has, to a certain degree, dismembered our Constitution and so on. Yes, death before conversion to Islam. Thank you, Brian. Yes. So here's what I'm thinking. Couple things. Group suicide, number one, if it really comes down to us or them. And I'm serious about that. And then past that, I think it's time that we sue BLM because BLM has George Soros and friends as benefactors, which means they're flipping loaded and they're breaking laws. So if we don't believe in it, they have a group and they're stating no white people allowed, no matter what, publicly. Now, white people can't do that because, well, we know, all kinds of shit goes down. So I thought, it's a public group. It's huge. It's all over the world at this point. No white people allowed. In America, that's a pretty big lawsuit. And I'm only saying this. I'm not saying this because I'm money hungry, because I'm really not. I'm not saying this because I'm into litigation. Way not. I'm saying this because that's what they would do. And that's how they would break us down. That's how they do break us down. That's how they get money. Do you know that Islamic guy sued I think it was either Pizza Hut or Domino's or no, Little Caesars for $500 million and won because there was pork on his pizza that was supposed to be fake pork, but it was real pork. And I know somebody planted it there. Give me a break. How would he know it was real versus fake? He says he got sick, but no way. My point, and he won that lawsuit. He won. So what I'm saying is we need to sue Black Lives Matter. Hold on. And we need to seriously start playing. That's the game. That's how they win everything. That's how that's how they're taking our country, is through litigation. Hold on a second. I meant to do this before I get on, but okay. So Black Lives Matter chapter throws Blacks only Memorial Day party and exclusively Black. Now, what I'm saying about that is that's illegal. I'm pretty sure that's illegal in this country. Black Lives Matter bans white people from attending open meetings. So, and this has been going on. I think there's a lot of money to be made here. What do you guys think? I'm into it. Let's start some shit. We're taking all of the all of the heat is coming, right? We're taking it heat. This is the only way to actually fight. Okay, so let me just pull this up and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Blah 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 blah. Let's see what we got. Because I wanted to go to that party, I want to be part of Black Lives Matter. That's the bottom line. That's racial profiling, isn't it? Or whatever. I don't even know what it's called. There's got to be a law against that. Somebody, this isn't my expertise, but I will find it. What is wrong with this stupid page? It's retarded. Daily Caller is not a good page. All right, let me get you guys in here. Are you guys interested in this at all? Because I'm serious. I want to sue Black Lives Matter. And we need to get like hundreds of thousands of people to sue with us, because every one of us somewhere in this country has injury. Money is a good motivator. And you know what? This is what they do. This is how this is how Islam's stealing our country. This is how Soros is stealing our country. This is how Black Lives Matter is stealing our country. And by God, I am tired of being on the loser. Thank you. Woo! Okay, you guys check it out. I'm bringing you in. This is so cool. I'm so glad you guys are with me. Yes, exactly. Time to win, man. Time to win. All right, awesome. Here we go. So, Black Lives Matter throws exclusively Black Memorial Day weekend party. New York City chapter of Black Lives Matter, and this was everywhere in the country. Black Lives Matter New York City, the Black Youth Project 100, and the Black Alliance for Just Immigration joined together to throw the people's turn up on what they called an unapologetic Black party. Clear your calendar. It's lituation. What does that mean? What does lituation mean? Hold on. Is that a real word? Lituation? Hold on. Hold on. Let's check it out. What does lituation mean? Urban Dictionary. Of course it's urban. God forbid it would be like a real dictionary word. Not to be nasty. You guys really, this is all new for me. I was never this hostile growing up. Okay. You go to the bodega and a chicken. What? Fabulous definition. How to create a lituation. Oh, like it's a situ. Oh my God, that is so stupid. Okay. All right. So let's see if this is illegal. Let's go into Black's Law Dictionary. Okay, hold on. Let's just check it out. Okay, so discriminating in public accommodations. No, I didn't say that. Experiences of racist events are associated with negative health. Oh, damages. I'm feeling sick. I'm feeling really sick. Race and ethnicity. Okay, let's see. Race discrimination in school discipline, African American legacy, and the challenges of the 21st century. Now, you see here, this is about Black people, U.S. Department of Interior, and their rights. I think it's time that we started talking about our rights. And the basic thing I want you to see, I'm just reading the introduction, is that while this period, the protest phase of the civil rights movement, represented a frontal attack on the doctrine and practice of white supremacy. Oh my God, white supremacy, like it ever really existed. I'm sorry. I'm seriously, I'm so, oh my God, I can't, I could just vomit all day. I wish I was a racist so I could at least care about any of this stupid crap. And these people are so stupid, and they're segregating, and they're not letting us go to their parties. All right, I don't want to read all this stupid history about their lies and stuff. Let me keep going. So if it's a party, hold on, race discrimination in school discipline, I don't care about problems. I want damages. So here we go. Police brutality, international. Okay, wait, hold on. National group refuses Black people damages. I'm doing this so that we can actually see it for the laws, because they're not going to put it for white people. Court lets gay couple seek damages from clerk who refused to. Oh, nice. Black Lives Matter hypocrisy ensuring violence. Because they're so nice. Refuse fascism. We already know about them. They're Ku Klux Klan. So I want a significant EEOC race color cases. Somebody actually went after me for an EEOC case, which was so retarded. And they investigated it for like ever. And of course, they found they're completely not guilty in any way. Like the guy's like, you are not this person that they've described. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't care about this at all. Like, this is not civil rights in America. No sting. Let's see. Okay, hold on. We want, okay, racist. Wait, hold on. Public events refuse. What's the legal? It's is it Black's Law? Hold on. We should probably look this up on something. Black's legal. Okay, so hold on. So civil rights timeline of events. Nope. Events segregation. I want current day though. What is refusal? The definition of refusal in Black's Law. Let's get that. The act of one who has by law a right and power of having or doing something or advantage and declines it. Also, the declination or a request or demand or the omission to comply with some requirement of law as the result of a positive intention to disobey. In the latter sense, the word is often coupled with neglect. As in, parties shall neglect or refuse to pay taxes. That's not what we care about now. Hold on. No, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for, we want refusal on rate on due to race, right? Civil, yeah. So this is civil. Okay, so civil. Oh. So let's see what we have today. It's all about blacks. Black. Like I don't understand. Okay, so civil, nope. Voting rights, nope. Current day is what I want. Supreme Court cases. Let's see what that is. Oh, this is going to be fun. So let's see. Oh God, we have to go back that far. The rights of limited English. Nope. This isn't good. Okay, hold on. Let me try this a different way. Discrimination. Hold on, let me try this. No, it's not discrimination. It's segregation, right? Public. I know that. Hold on. Law, civil rights, rent. I don't know segregation, but I don't think it's the right word. Where am I going? Segregation. I know that this is a lot simpler than this. Hold on. Jim Crow's laws of racial segregation, social welfare history. So I don't actually know anything about Jim Crow's laws. That's not funny. And I grew up in Boston too, but I mean, there's blue laws out there. Nobody even knows why. I mean, civil rights movement events in the case of Jones versus whatever, civil rights laws. Oh, that's what we want. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what the civil rights laws are. Below is a list of federal laws. That's what we want. Federal laws. Yes. So you cannot, but it's not, okay. Below are a list of federal laws that guarantee civil rights and prohibit discrimination of number of settings, including links to the following, links to full text of those laws. Many states have civil rights laws of their own, which mirror those at the federal level. So your state may have its own laws and are very similar to those identified below. Okay, age discrimination, no. Americans and Disabilities, Architecture, Civil Rights, 1964, prohibits employment discrimination based, Civil Rights, 1991, that's employment, Civil Rights, institutionalized persons, disaster relief. Why can't people segregate against Black people? Because they can't, right? I'm pretty sure they can't. I mean, I don't know what the law is, but I know that they can't because it's socially unacceptable, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal, isn't it? I was devastated. I really want to be part of Black Lives Matter. Devastated. Okay, well, let's see. Prohibits discrimination against persons based on age, disability, gender, race, national origin, and religion, among other things, in a number of settings, including education, employment, access to businesses, buildings, federal service, and more. Chapter 21 is where a number of federal acts related to civil rights have been codified, including Civil Rights Act of 1866, 1964, and Civil Rights of Institutionalized, I don't even know what that means, Persons Act. I don't even want to know. That's just like, ugh. Voting Rights Act. So hold on, next steps. I know there's something here. I just have to sniff it out. Because, oh wait, religious land use, no. Medical, fair housing, equal pay. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's see. Can you have whites only party? The Deers, whites only party lyrics. Nope. Deer, nope. Whites only party. No, it's like, what is that? I don't want your dumb song. Your girlfriend attends whites only party. Isn't it? All right. Well, let me see what you guys are doing. Da 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 da. Wrong one. Do. Oh, I'm Black now. You guys, what do you guys think? Did I get dropped? Did I lose? You guys, so okay, is it illegal to have like an all whites party? Because I'm pretty sure. Yes. So here's the thing. Okay, I'm glad you mentioned this, Brian. So this is what I think is going on with ISIS. I'm suing them. Okay, but here's the thing with ISIS and all that. I think this is my take on it. I think that this was all created, encouraged, fostered, nurtured, and then set on its way. They're not making them do it now. So the deep state isn't. I mean, the only thing that I find to be very questionable is like suddenly ISIS is in the Philippines. How did they get there? Why did they go there? How do they have the reserves? Now I know that they're stealing oil. I know that they're selling ancient artifacts. But even that, I mean, how are they able to even carry that shit off? It just seems like, thank you, Alfonso. It just seems like they're not the kind of guys. I mean, they cut limbs off and everything is about Allah. And we all know that like they're not praying to God. So what I'm thinking is, I mean, okay, so I'm going to take you back a little bit, like a year or two. So a couple years ago when we started hearing about ISIS, all of a sudden they were all over social media in the most Western government mainstream goofy way. Whenever it started, I was like, they were doing stuff online with like emojis and stuff to rope in girls or something retarded. It was so ridiculous. And I remember recognizing the very blatant marketing campaign that was so entirely Western and so not in any way Middle Eastern. And I know this because I kind of come from a world that's like not really Middle Eastern and could be, but isn't. And, my mom always said, it's the Middle East. It's like, it's the Middle East. We're not Middle Eastern. It's kind of a thing. Now, it's not about them. It was about us. You know what I mean? It's like, we're really civilized. So what I'm trying to say is, when I saw these ridiculous campaigns, it was painfully obvious to me that they weren't 25-year-olds or 20-year-olds. They were like 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, and they were white with a lot of money and a lot of bullshit. And they were so old and so white that they were so disconnected from like the world that they didn't even know how disconnected they were. So I realized right away, this is not an organic situation. However, that being said, they have picked up every mongrel in the world since then, every backwards, retarded, inbred, IQ challenged person on the planet, as well as all the people that could be intimidated, raped, smuggled, and so on. Or just plain power hungry, because what they've got going on is a world takeover, and they are. And I mean, you guys are guys, so you can relate to it, I think, better than I can, because there's a lot of adrenaline going on. They've got trucks, they've got guns, there's also blood. And I don't know a lot of guys that are like, yeah, I'm in for the blood. Like, no, I just don't know guys like that. But I'm just saying that there's a whole thing. Yeah, it does sound like Democrats today. It absolutely does. You're totally right. And that's really sad too. But what is wrong with the Democrats today? Like, what? They're so retarded. They're still talking about Russia like it's real. Like, they're so stupid. Like, the weird part about it is, like, most of us have just been sitting here, like, going, but that didn't happen. Like, that didn't happen. And they keep going. And it's like a snowball. And because they believed the initial premise, they never snapped out of it. Whereas, like, we're like, that's ridiculous. That's like so stupid. Besides the fact, like, I saw this on Tucker for President today. I try to watch before the show, actually. Tucker, what are you sorry for, honey? I'm gender free. You're funny. Yeah, like I love all the genders now. That's awesome. That makes so much sense. We're really creating a smart, progressive, up and coming generations of retarded, backwards, belly buttons staring, makeup wearing boys and cutting off of the genitals, whatever they are. They're just so, oh my God, seriously. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off on that, but so I was going in a different direction here. Blah, 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 blah. Where was I going? Okay, somebody remind me where I was going. I was going somewhere. God, I hate it when that happens. Hold on a second. Let me just go back to what it was ISIS Hope. Oh my God, they're so stupid. Anyways, so can you believe the gender thing? Like, seriously. Oh, I was talking about Russia. So I saw this on Tucker for President earlier, And it was this, he's a congressman, right? Now, this guy, he looks horrible. He really does. He looks horrible. And I'm just like, I'm literally going, you're a congressman. I've seen this guy speak like 50 times, and he is literally retarded. And they're all retarded. Our congressmen are all retarded. Thank you for that cucumber there, Tilly Banks. Don't cut that off. But so anyways, and he said, Russia got into our voting booths. And I'm like, what are you saying, you complete imbecile? No, that wasn't even up for a conversation. That never came up. That's not even first of all, Russia is literally laughing their asses off at us. We have become the laughingstock of the global community, and not because we didn't sucker up to the Paris Climate Agreement. No, that was a thank God, thank you moment. And here's the other thing. What is with our country being so proud of ignorance and stupidity and mob mentality? There's like millions upon millions of people walking around going, oh my God, I know nothing. I've read nothing. I know nothing. I'm an idiot, but I believe this 100%. You're like, what the fuck? What are they babbling? And they're like, ah! And I'm like, but you haven't read anything. You literally aren't lying and saying that you've read anything. You don't know anything, because anybody that's read anything, and by anything, I mean 10 sentences is all you need. And I have read all the words, and I'm here to tell you, President Trump screwed Israel, and I'm not even the least bit mad, because he saved the United States of America, and that is his job. Seriously. We were literally, that was our ticket to die. We were going to pay China to pollute the world. We were going to pay India to pollute more, and Russia too. And they're demanding the money. Those fucking dicks. Can you believe that? Is that not hilarious? Like, and here we have an entire country going, impeach him, impeach. It's so crazy. You couldn't make it up. My dog has a dirt for. Oh my God. Okay. On the happy note, just as a side note, to like, because I like to stick in the happy. So yes, Chloe is like, she is like quietly dying. She is, but she got quiet, and I like that about her. Okay. And I got them all organic kibble and, wet and dry food. And, it was like ridiculous to get dry food that was organic. But anyway, so here's my point. Here's my flipping point. They did not bug me all day. And they didn't bug me yesterday either. I'm very excited. And no accidents and no barfing, which is really nice. And I just want her to die quietly. Okay. They just know we're better at it. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no. The Schultz syndrome. Okay, I've lost. Okay, no, Chloe's good. She's quiet. She's happy. She almost knows who I am. She's good if I pick her up. Then she's like, oh, I know you. Okay. But she's a little, yes, fuck India too. Thank you. India. Oh, guys, don't worry about spelling. Spelling's cool. Don't worry about spelling. Okay, so this is my channel. You don't have to worry about spelling, because I understand. Because I mean, I can spell, but I understand. Besides, spelling has suddenly become cumbersome. I've always been an excellent speller. It makes me a little nuts. But okay. So the entire world was literally in cahoots to take down the United States of America, and we have an entire country going, no, how could you save us, you bastards? We want to be socialist, communist, and die. Like, what? Yes, build the wall and a giant air filter. Totally. I love you, Julie. I love you. Yes. Yes. Touche, my friend. I mean, here's the deal. Look, this is what I find to be fascinating. You guys know where I come from. You know what my deal is. I come from a lot of very well-read people. Now, growing up, I was an athlete. My family, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not making this up, my family would literally be reading, and I'd be like, come on, you guys, play with me. Let's go light bright. Come on, outside. Come on, let's go play ball. Like, I literally was like hyperactive. And they were all just sitting around reading. And they were just like looking at me like, ugh, she's so annoying. Okay, now, so I do not come from like, I'm so like the reader. Okay, plus I had bad eyes as a kid. But anyways, that's not the point. We didn't know that. But here, back to the point. So when I say this is 2017, read, you fucking losers. Not you guys, the other people, all the other ones out there. Read, pick up a book. Stop. They're reading. What is it? What is it? The learned, this is what they'll read. The learned elders of Zion, the most successful piece of propaganda ever written. They'll read that. They'll read that. That's worth reading. And say it's all the Jews. Jews are the terrorists. It's not Islam. While they're watching people get slaughtered and screaming, Allah Akbar, Allah, whatever. Okay, so I mean, the world could not be more upside down. It's so crazy. And I'm just like, read. Because if you will, like anybody that even skims Agenda 21, it's published. It's not like, I mean, it's published. And it's all there. It's like, so I love turmeric. Really? Buttercup fingers? Yes. Yes, I like that. Okay, so here's the point. Oh yeah, people do. Wait, Zoltar, totally. People freak out about grammar and like you can misspell one word and you know it's your spell check. You know that you're, because the phones respell it. And people attack, like literally a full-blown character assassination over an S. It's just like, seriously? Seriously. Is that really important right now? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go with, I don't really come across as somebody that can't spell or can't write or whatever, or speak. So it's like when somebody attacks me like that, it's like, what is wrong with you? They're like people, seriously, butt plug people. That's what I call them, butt plug people. I'll explain that another time, but it's just an anal, you know, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so back to the point. Agenda 21 is the whole picture, and the Paris Climate Agreement is the method of carrying it out. And it's the method of enslaving us to the agreement. And one more thing, Obama created this entire paper trail as though it had been ratified by our government, by our Congress and Senate, and had not been. It was not binding contracts. When they say, oh no, it's a no big deal thing. All you had to do was create your own goals. Really? Because they were goals that were supposed to be pre-1800s. Now, there's another detail that I'm going to just mention here, and that detail would be carbon dioxide is not carbon monoxide. And if you took any science in like 7th or 8th grade, you might, did you guys dissect? I dissected. I thought it was fun. But back to the point, now I started thinking this like years ago. I was like, are they serious with this carbon dioxide thing? Like, what are they talking about? Carbon dioxide. It's like, we exhale carbon dioxide. What are they talking about? Because carbon monoxide is actually not good. But carbon dioxide, I did frog too, sweetie. I'm with you. Yes, the frog. Dissected the frog. Right on. Bump. Okay, so check it out. Check it out. So in the history of this Earth, we have had, thank you. I grew up with encyclopedias. Exactly. I used to plagiarize. I know what's up. Okay, so check it out. We've actually had thousands more percentage of carbon dioxide on this planet. And you know what happens? Tub troll, you are funny. Aaron, I just had an Aaron moment there. You guys, if we literally increased the carbon dioxide on this planet, we would get more oxygen. We would be substantially healthier. We would not have cancer. One of the reasons that cancer is so rampant is because we are starved of oxygen, even though doctors will not tell us this because they are either stupid or poorly trained or assholes. I do not know, and I am tired of I'm not thinking about it anymore. They used to be smart. Doctors used to be amazing. Totally. I'm all over that bump, Tilly. That's where I was. That's exactly what I was saying. Bump in. So doctors won't tell you. Like I say to my aunt Marcia, the one, PayPal. Okay. I say to my aunt, get an oxygen tank. Get an oxygen tank, no matter what, just get the oxygen. She's like, because she has a really bad problem with breathing. And she's like, no, my doctor says I have plenty of oxygen. And I'm like, no, you don't. But I can't argue because, of course, I'm crazy because I know more. And I do, which is so weird because I shouldn't. But it doesn't take a brain surgeon to go like, oh my God. So like, yeah, like the plants are dying, the water's dying, the fish are dying, the people are dying, our skin is dying, everything's dying. Yeah, we don't have enough oxygen, and it's not even complicated. Plants grow big and give us oxygen. Exactly. So if we had tons more carbon dioxide, we'd have much, much more lush green planet, and we would have much healthier environment. Exactly. Thank you for jumping into reality because I get totally sidetracked. Thank you, Alfonso. Exactly. That was my point. But so when they started this, I am certain that what happened was, no, you're not in my doghouse, honey. I love you. I was saying bumpin' bumpin'. Oh, if it was Pam's doghouse. You're so cute. Don't take it out. You're so funny. Philly, you are so funny. Okay, anyways, back to my point. I don't even know what you said actually, but I was cute. The tundra, yes, we could use some tundra. And so, but so I think what happened was, okay, want to hear the way I visualize this? So I visualize it like this. One of the grandkids was at the United Nations or whatever, and they wrote or was doing something. One of the grandkids, one of the people that they can't like, like one of the Rockefeller kids or something like that or something. And they made the mistake of putting down, writing or saying carbon dioxide instead of carbon monoxide, right? You are cute. And they never fixed it, or they didn't catch it in time, and they just kept going with it. Yes, it drives me crazy too, because it's retarded. And people literally, they're like, oh no, it's a greenhouse gas. Oh, no. And it's just like, and for years I would just be like, do I say something or do I mean, it's ridiculous. It doesn't mean, and finally I started saying it and other people started saying it too, which is like so relieving. But so is that funny? That's how I visualize it. Some stupid kid made a mistake and they didn't catch it in time or whatever, but it kept going for so long. It was in all the writing. Everybody wrote it down and they just never corrected it because it is such, or ready, or it's a test, or it's in there. Just like when they say, what do they call pain pills? Something annoyed. Pain pills. Damn it. There, you know how they change words to like backwards words when they wait. Why can't we put no one as one word anymore? When did that happen? Anyways, they just change these things like randomly out of nowhere. No, what's you're so funny. Hold on. Oh no, they're called not, hold on a second. Hold on. Hi, Renee Flavonoids. No, you guys are so funny. Hold on really quick. They're called, what kind of a drug are they? Nope. Somethingoids. They call them Roxycodone. Ooh, how exciting. Okay, what are they called? Substance abuse, blah, 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 blah. Who's calling me? Okay, wait. Opioid. Okay, so when they, they're opiates. That's what they're called. They're called opiates, but they're calling them opioids. And I know, thank you. No, they're opiates, but so there's a new word, opioid, right? And I think they do that so that people will eat $5. You're funny, Brian. So that people will know, so that you're recognizable. I honestly believe this. I think it's a class thing. I'm certain of it actually, because there's so much in our society now that is about narcotics, that is about separating classes. I mean, this is why I'm certain that, they're trying to weed out white people that are not in the most elite classes. They're trying to integrate. They're really forcing this brown black thing. And I'll send you $20. You're funny. So check it out. Here's my point. I don't actually do opiates at all. Like I don't like them. I have a really high pain tolerance anyway. So if I'm in pain, I should be in the hospital 100% of the time. So anyway, but, and they have to give me like anti-nausea or whatever. But I mean, if they're morphine's good. I can do morphine, but I can't do like oxy or what's the other one that's so evil? Like, ugh, the Z one, whatever. I'm all jacked up. Yay, painful's always dude. When are we gonna have our drinking night? Damn it, we got to plan the drinking night. Where's Pam Z? Where did she go? I miss her. Okay, so anyways, this is an all guys time. It's okay. I'm okay with it, but I do miss her. Okay, so check it out. So I think the carbon dioxide is actually like a little thing that they keep in there so that they'll know who is really stupid because you have to be pretty clueless or pretty soft to go along with it. And I mean, I don't know if it's, I don't think that there's anything positive about being smart anymore. I think that they've actually sold us out that way. Morphine. Yeah, I had morphine once. It was I was like, wow, night. It was beautiful. That was a good time. You know, they never gave it to me again. It was really kind of a bummer. But I'm out of Jack. I got some moonshine. I so need to, I really, really could use like a good drinking night. I'm like, I don't know. I'm ready for a little party. A little party without feeling sick. Or even if I am sick, I just want to drink and forget that I'm sick. How's that? I like it. I like it. All right. So back to my point. I mean, you guys, you have to admit, think about all the millions of people that don't say carbon dioxide. That doesn't make any sense. Nobody says that. Morphine that melts in your mouth, not in your hand. That was good. I actually read that and thought about that and started to believe it. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That is really funny. I totally bought that. I was like, melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Sounds like M&M's. Oh yeah, that is what that is. M&M's. Do you guys remember? And I know that I'm like, this is a little bit of a timestamp, but do you remember when green M&Ms were like a no-go zone? Oh, no. Green were horny. Blue were the no-go. They didn't have blue because they were poisonous and they had to cut something in the dye that would just mess you up. Remember that? That was so long ago because like now, if that blue was going to kill you, they would just stick it right in the package. They wouldn't even blink. They'd be like, oh, just make it in China. Who cares? Just stick the blue in. It'll only kill like 2 in 100. That was funny. Thorium. What's thorium? Thorium? Thorium. Melts in your mouth and not in your hand. All right, so we have a lawsuit to get. We need to get a lawyer. And here's what you guys need to know. You need to be prepared with which party you wanted to go to, why you couldn't go, and how it caused damages. How upset you were, that you're having nightmares. If you are, I've had nightmares, just stress. I'm having PTSD, panic attacks. Stacy, whoop, whoop. Hi, sweetie. How are you? We're talking about suing Black Lives Matter because they had an all-white party on Memorial Day and none of us were able to go. And we feel strongly that we have some damages and we're going to sue. Would you like to join our lawsuit? I highly suggest you do because that's what they do. They sue us. They sue everybody. And that's how they're taking away our country. And I'm talking about everybody. The Soroses, the Black Lives Matter, the Islamists. We're taking a page out of their book. Whoop whoop. It sounds so funny repeating all that right now. Anyway, okay, so I hate to say this, but I think it's time to. It's been a sausage fest here. It has been a sausage fest, you guys. It has. It's been really fun, and I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to cut this short. Hold on. As a side note, oh, you guys saw the video about Gabrielle, what's her name? Bridget Gabriel. And Kara's going after her. And you did, sweetie. I'm sorry. And we're about to wrap it up too. But so they're going after all of these really, really amazing people. And I think I want to really pass this message around because I guess what I'm trying to say is they have carte blanche and I get it. And I don't like it. And I think we kind of need to be a little bit more strategic. At least I feel this way. I don't think fighting and yelling is productive. I think that it's a game that's been created for us. And so that we're literally in situations where we feel this need to stand up and fight. And I'm not saying that we're wrong. I'm not saying that anybody's wrong. I'm saying that we need to be a hell of a lot more strategic and smart with our time and with our energy. And it is definitely time to, like for instance, I want everybody to know that good, intel agency, American patriots, people that are fighting for this country, that are educating, these are serious people. and they're full blown under attack. They're being sued by a front group for Hamas. That's what this is. This is a terrorist front group. It's the Muslim Brotherhood, which is CARE, which is Hamas, which is Iran. By the way, Iran did not have two terror attacks this morning. That was total garbage, total BS. And I am not a hoaxer. I don't believe in hoaxes at all. Why would anybody go after Iran now? It's ridiculous. That is so, and it's impossible to even get in there. They have such security, and it's so ridiculous. But they have a promise that they will never strike anyone unless it's in retaliation. And so now they can strike. And Hamas has been threatening, really threatening in a really big way, that they have 25,000 man army and they're going to take out Israel. And the timing works that they would team up with them. I'm sure they'll end up lying and saying it's Israel or something like that. Like somehow it'll work out that way. That's my take. Brian, FBI bust in Dearborn. God, who am I ties with the brother? Really? When was this? Mrs. B. Bridget does rule. Painful. Bridget is amazing. And the thing is, she's, they're calling her, she's hate crime, she's Islamophobic and all this stuff. But my issue is that there's really no pushback on these people. And they're such bullies. And you guys know Lev Slayer. I guess he was walking home from church or something one day, or maybe they were outside his church or something like that, and they followed him home. They started peeing in his mailbox. They started going through his mail. Of course, he had things from church. And this is a really good guy and not a violent guy. He's a man. He's a man. But, when a gang of, monster-sized brown people that are basically apes, and they are, I saw this video. I want to show you something really quick, because I saw this morning, and it was Hamas kids. They were of course they're 4 years old, and none of these kids learn how to read and write. They don't. They don't learn math. They're not educated. They don't own businesses, and it's not because they're persecuted. It's not because they don't have opportunity. Not at all. All they do is teach them how to fight. That's all they do. That's it. That's literally what they learn, and they start when they're 3, 2, whatever. So, you subscribe me. Oh, anyways. So my point is, they're bullies, and I think we need to be pushing back on. Hold on a second. Who's the woman that just piped up in the news? Miss Reality something. She just did a big leak. Oh yeah, that freaky blonde chick. I knew you were talking about. But anyways, I don't know. I think she leaked something, but I don't trust any leaks. I don't trust any of them, because if they leak it, if they're so driven to leak and to do something criminal because of their ideology, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what their ideology is, there's a pretty good chance that they're not going to be totally honest. Yeah, the blonde Democrat, the blonde NSA or whatever she was, she's a contractor, and it's like, she will never work again. I don't understand any of it. If you want to work in that business, then shut the hell up. Put your nose down, whatever. That's part of the whole school system now, is they're teaching them to be political, have political agendas, and use them. And because they're activists. And you know what I say about activists? Activism is assholism. Not really, not in the normal way, but in the oh yes, Stacey, actually, everybody, I've been unsubbed to so many people. I can't find people. So many people just disappeared out of my channels. People that I really liked. And then I'm like, anyways, YouTube is getting really creepy. So, la 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 la. Any questions? Any questions? Do you know that I love you and miss you? Oh my God, my Aunt Marcia sends me hearts. Isn't that cute? How cute is that? She's cute. Masha Bernstein. Oh yeah, Masha. Exactly. Assholism. Thank you. Yes. Exactly. Activism is asshole because people think that they're out there like making a difference and they're just obnoxious nuisances. It's like, no, right? So I was just gonna tell you something. Oh, I remember. Um, 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 wait a second. I can't think of the name of the movie. You know the person that played Marsha in the movie The Brady Bunch. She's married to. I can't. Who's married to Ben Stiller? Thank you. Ben Stiller's getting a divorce. Yeah, Marsha. No, it's this. Okay, kids. So I am going to leave this on. I'm going to leave this on so you guys can keep talking. I'm going to get off and I'm going to do like the 300,000 things that I was supposed to do that I didn't do, which I still have to do because, well, there it is. I love you guys so much, so much. We're back on Friday. We're back for a party on Friday, and for the record, okay, wait, was that video this morning too long? You guys, I did that video all night long. It was like torture. I like deleted the whole thing like 15 times. It was torturous, was it? Because when Tilly goes, "Oh, this video, this whatever," it's like 3-minute video. You're like, "Nice, short and to the point." I'm like, "Yeah, hint, hint. I got your point." Thanks, Miss Jams. I love you guys. I do. You're the best. I'm serious. Okay, vote. Too long? Too long on the 15-minute video? You guys, how long do you like videos to be? Because I like them short. Called Politicism Anonymous. I like that. Back to Buttercup. But you know what? You know what, Tilly? I want you to tell Buttercup thank you for being so sweet and sharing you. Because we're so lucky. I totally love you. Leaker's name is Ms. Winner. Oh, yeah, Ms. Winner. Wait, so did she say anything important? Because I am so, like, under 30 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Stacy. You answered me. God damn it, Stacy, you're such a lovely addition. Me like you very much. Very, totally. Totally. Awesome. All right, you guys. I'm going to let I'm going to leave you guys on so you can keep talking and I'm going to roll out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I totally love you. Do what it feels, Pamela. Okay. I actually, you know what it is? If I don't want to listen to a video again, I probably don't think it's good. And that's where I am. But anyways. All right, you guys, keep talking. I will talk to you later and have a wonderful night. Where are you kidding?